Ian Carroll and some of his tech buddies just changed the fucking Epstein files research game. The DOJ purposely put these out. There's no way to search them. You look through them one by one. That's why the information's dripping out, because people have to just click on one file and read it at a time. There's no way to correlate or see what the emails are going back and forth between. So what Ian Carroll and a bunch of tech nerds did was take all the files, and he's got an app that they are calling Web. It's an AI search engine that only has access to the Epstein files, so it can't hallucinate because it's not taking in any bullshit about what the mainstream media has said about it. It only searches the information from the Epstein files, dude, and it's already tying shit together. Ian Carroll went live. Says they're gonna launch this thing next week. They're stress testing it to see how that works. I don't know, a bunch of techie shit that I don't fucking understand. I don't understand how that fucking shit works, but they put it all together. And it's already pulling out documents and shit like Larry Summers is guilty of treason. That motherfucker was taking US state secrets and then transmitting them to Israel through fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, that's Larry Summers. He was the head of Harvard. Harvard dirty as fuck. Netanyahu, right? Also in there, this fucking AI chatbot pulled out of there an email between Jeffrey Epstein and JP Morgan. JP Morgan thanking Jeffrey Epstein for getting them a meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu himself. There's your fucking tie to that. And you need to understand, Bibi Netanyahu has been the prime minister of Israel the entire fucking time that Jeffrey Epstein has been doing his gig, dude. Like 25, 30 fucking years, dude. It's a fucking dictator over there. Like, oh, we're a democracy. You fucking got the same dude for 30 years. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. This is going to change it all. Now people are going to be able to correlate the information back and forth. Ian Carroll says they're going to have this thing out to the public within like a couple weeks or something. Like, dude, this is huge because everybody's just been piecing through it. And they just stumble upon things, right? Like you go to the DOJ's website and they purposely put it out that way that it's hard to fucking search through. There is no search. It's just, oh, here's all the documents. Go fuck yourself. And it's like, oh, you dirty bastards. They did not see this shit coming. I promise you that. Because it laid out so many connections and tied up all the shit. Ian Carroll fucking even asked it about fucking beef jerky and that shit. Oh, dude. It ties in, it's tying in all kinds of shit. Crypto, Tether, the Tether guy, evidently, he's popping up in there. Dude, there's all kinds of names unredacted, and now we are going to learn shit at fucking warp speed. Ian Carroll, well done, sir. And do you tech fucking geeks that have to they probably shoot people like you. Yeah, can't be noticing too much. This is gonna be noticing shit on steroids. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Prepare yourselves to learn some shit. The normies are gonna shit their pants. Good luck to us all. Long live the Republic.
So we had to buy land because
investigative reporting is being sort of squeezed out of the picture, and I think intentionally, because it tends to ruffle feathers. I mean, good investigative reporting does ruffle feathers.
using the Epstein files, and there is a $10 million reward if I did.
This woman just found two of the most famous missing stolen pieces of artwork in the world in the Epstein file. She asked for help, and oh boy, did we find some art crime. Maybe some money laundering. Definitely a name that should be investigated.
There's a lot of estate information in there, and it's worth us all going through.
So we're going to help her solve the case, and I'm going to show you how this new AI tool I built that can AI analyze the entire Epstein document dump crack this case in one question. And I'm going to tell you about how you can get access to the same AI tool named Web for free. I'm more of a graffiti art guy myself, but I'm pretty sure we're talking about this famous stolen painting and this famous stolen painting. And if you're not familiar, me and the boys that built the Buyer app, we've been working on a tool that can AI analyze the entire Epstein document dump, all of it, just like you were talking to ChatGPT. So you can just ask it questions and it will just pull out complex, long form answers with context and sources directly to original Epstein files that you just click on and can look at them. You can organize them on your canvas. You take notes. You can keep asking questions, have a conversation, and it won't make anything up. It won't hallucinate because it's not going out on the web to do research and try to answer your question as best it can. It's looking at the actual files and giving you the sources. So when I wanted to help her solve this case, here's what we did. This is my canvas where we organized the findings, and here's the first question I asked it. I've seen evidence of famous art pieces being named in financial documents and trust documents. Can you look for any reference to famous artwork, stolen artwork, or art contained in financial documents, trusts, or other types of asset sheltering? I'm going to do a little extra explaining to show you just how fucking cool this tool is. So it's got all the Epstein files referenced, analyzed, and networked into like a library organization system called vectors. Millions and millions and millions of pre-processed understandings of who's named, what dates, what times, what places, what entities, all cross-referenced, that it can very quickly go and explore the whole data set all at once, like real quick. On its first query, it brought back 40 candidates about artwork. Then it said, whoa, remarkable discovery. They reveal an extensive multi-billion-dollar art collection held within complex trust structures. So it's like, all right, digging deeper. Goes back out and looks for more. 40 more sources come back. Pick the 22 best ones. Then, now let me search for specific references to art being used as collateral or in financial transactions. 40 more candidates, 22 best results. Now that it has all that information, like 60, 80 results, then it searched for specific connections between art collections and Epstein or his associates. Comes finally back with 17 last results, and bam, the billion-dollar art collection in trust structures. Everything I'm about to show you in this little section came from asking that one question in just plain English. And when you get into this tool, you can do the same thing with any question you want. So just keep that in mind. The documents reveal an extraordinary art collection worth billions of dollars held in complex trust structures with clear connections to Jeffrey Epstein's financial network. The collection includes masterpieces by virtually every major artist in history: Picasso, Van Gogh, Matisse, Monet, Cézanne, Rembrandt, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Malevich. But wait, Ian, you said there would be sources. Scroll down, and right here, it's citing its sources in red. But when you click on the source, boom, and it pops it up. This is an original Epstein document with its document ID. It's organized in your left-hand viewer, and you've got them all here. It's 3 pages long, showing all these works of art owned by these trusts. I wonder what we've just stumbled upon. Don't worry, Webb's already got the answer. The total collection appears to be valued in the billions of dollars, with individual pieces ranging from thousands to tens of millions. The art is held through a maze of complex entity structures. These are the different entity names of them. This one right here is giving you a hint at who owns this. These structures show art being used as collateral in financial transactions with specific reference to Narrow's collateral indicating artwork pledged as a security. And there's a source on that, which is a whole spicy dig we'll come back to. The documents reveal sophisticated art financing operations. Deutsche Bank was arranging a $500 million loan facility using art as collateral. Source citation on that. Yup. Leon Black, Apollo Global Management founder, had a $400 million art secured line with Bank of America. Source, right there. And yeah, this one says 500 million line request, but right there, $400 million art secured line. It's got the terms with the source, minimum piece value, source. Epstein's direct involvement, it explains it with sources. Epstein served as the director of Leon Black's family foundation. Source, right here. Suspicious patterns and missing information. Lots of stuff like, where did the art all come from? Looks like a tax avoidance structure. Epstein's financial advisory role is pretty sketchy. The charity connections, the banking relationships. What's missing from the record? Provenance research for these high-value artworks. As in, hey Leon, where the fuck did you get all this? There's no due diligence on potential Nazi looted or stolen art. There's no investigations into the origins of this massive collection. Not a lot of regulatory scrutiny of art being used as collateral in billion-dollar transactions. The sheer scale of this collection, rivaling major museum holdings, combined with Epstein's involvement in its financing, raises serious questions about art market integrity, money laundering risks, and potential stolen art trafficking. All that information from one question. And here's where we go deeper. Okay, so I think I used 2 questions to solve the crime. Allegedly, to further the research, I mean. So now that I had all that context, I wanted to send it back out with that context to go more specific. Is there any mention of Rembrandt's Landscape with Obelisk or Rembrandt's Portrait with Plumed? I believe they are mentioned in estate tax documents. Remember this stuff? It goes back out, remember, does a search, gets a bunch, another search, gets a bunch, adds context, keeps searching the library over and over recursively. You are absolutely correct. I found both Rembrandt works you mentioned in the estate tax and financial documents. Here's what the records show. I'm just going to scroll this answer real quick. All the red are sources. And now I want to bring your attention to the canvas where we've organized it all nice and neat like. So this is all Leon Black's estate, worth almost $4 billion as of 2014. Wonder how much it's worth these days. This is the guy that we're talking about, and I just want to bring your attention to this headline. Lawsuit alleges billionaire Leon Black AR'd autistic teen at Epstein's townhouse. So yeah, fuck this scumbag right at the start here. He's one of Epstein's closest confidants. Good friends. Long relationship. Pretty close to damn straight co-conspirator. He's a co-conspirator. Because what they're doing is they have this giant art collection of $1.4 billion as of 2014. Here's those 3 documents we found earlier. Here's the other one we dug up. And real quick, cool feature. Click the draw button, choose yellow, boom. And right down here, these... Oh, sorry, my mouse sucks. Let me get out the pen. These right here, Landscape with an Obelisk, Self-Portrait with Plumed. Notice Christie's appraised value, but on the other ones, it's Sotheby's appraised value. And what the documents show is that they had them appraised lower by one of these appraisers so that he could get less taxes. And then they had the same pieces appraised higher by the other appraiser so that he could get a shitload of collateral for gigantic loans from the banks. That's a crime. A serious one. And there's direct, clear smoking gun evidence right there in the files. At least 6 pieces that were on both of those forms, appraised differently for obviously these 2 purposes. There's so much more in there, and Webb breaks it all down. I'm just running out of time, and I gotta tell you about Webb. This thing is a freaking powerhouse, and it can find anything. You can talk to it in real language. It gives you the sources. It just goes and goes. It's addictive. It is so addictive, and we're giving it out to everyone. Because we want everyone to be able to understand these files. Obviously, the DOJ put them out in a way so that no one could understand them, and we're going to turn AI on them and expose the pedophiles with AI, and you can do it now too. It's in beta test this week, so we're giving out the secret code to get access for journalists, content creators. If you've got a platform, message me. I'll give you the code. You're in for free. I've bought the tokens so that everyone can use it for free this week. And then in like 2, 3, maybe 4 days, we're giving it out to the whole general public. Everyone gets to use up all the free tokens, the ones that I paid for, but then you will have to pay for the tokens because AI is a little expensive to use. Make an account and you just use it to your heart's content, decode the Epstein files, just like you're talking to ChatGPT. No AI hallucinations, all analyzed at your fingertips. This is brought to you by the same team that made the Buyer app, and we are so freaking proud of this. And this is like genuinely revolutionary for analyzing these files. It's wide open. Message me, I'll send you the code, or go to theweb.io with 2 B's, and you can click this button to get on the wait list, and that'll get you in line for the public beta that's coming out in a day or 2. And all the nerds out there are always like, hey, you should open source this, and we are. The week after this is all done being released, we're making the open source version. You can download yourself, plug in your own APIs, download your own file sets to your heart's content. I'm out of time. Spread this around. Fuck pedophiles.